During the Sword and Shield era, Pokemon released over 25 different Charizards into the TCG. And today, we're going to take a shot at pulling every single one. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Chasing the Zard. There's a lot of packs in front of me, and today we're doing the ultimate Sword and Shield Charizard chase. The plan here is to open up 4 packs from every set that has a Charizard, and I counted 9 in total. We have Champion's Path, Celebrations, Lost Origin, Pokemon Go, Shining Fates, Crown Zenith, Brilliant Stars, Vivid Voltage, and Darkness Ablaze. Now there are a few Charizards we will not be going for in this video, specifically the Battle Academy one, which I should just buy the single at this point, but that one's not even Black Star promo as part of the Battle Academy set. But also the Black Star promo Charizards, in which there are 7. I think I have all but one of them at this point. And let's go through quickly the ones I do have. There's the Lance's Charizard V, which actually I'm going to pull another one of in this box. And we have the Charizard V from the Ultra Premium Collection. And the V Max from the Ultra Premium Collection as well. And finally the V Star from the Ultra Premium Collection. Another big one is the Charizard from Vivid Voltage, but this is the variant that was in the Build and Battle deck, so it is technically a Black Star promo. And finally there is the Special Delivery Charizard. Sorry, this one's terribly off center, it's my binder one. But the only other one there is the Black Star promo Charizard V full art that was in the Champion's Path ETB, which I have not opened yet. Now that we've cleared all those out of our opening area, we're going to start with our first set, which is going to be what is the cheapest Charizard that you can get in Sword and Shield, and that is Pokemon Go. I lotioned my hands right before this, and that was apparently a terrible mistake for opening up any sort of plastic wrap. The code card for this tin, if anyone wants it. These tins are kind of weird. This is not a Black Star promo. This is just a Blissey from the set. It does have the Cosmo holofoil, however. Now the Black Star promo in here is down there, just kind of loosely hanging. It's the Pikachu with a gift. It is Sword and Shield 234. Here are our 4 packs of Pokemon Go. Pack number 1. Alright, and this is all Sword and Shield, so to do the card trick properly, I need to do 4 from the back. I hope I remember that. I've done a lot of Scarlet and Violet sets recently, so hopefully I don't forget. Now, the cards we're looking for in here, there's the regular Charizard. It's a holo rare. It goes for about $1.74 as time this recording. But the one I actually like and want to pull another one of is the Radiant Charizard. It's actually, there's 2 Radiant Charizards in Sword and Shield, and this is actually the one I like the most. So it's actually more expensive than the Crown Zenith one. That's not where I like it. I think the background is way cooler, the pose of the Charizard's cooler, so that's why I like it. We have Eevee, Bulbasaur Reverse, and Lone Executor V, yeah, I mean, something. Pack number 2. Now obviously I'm opening up 4 of every set that has a Charizard in it. I'm not expecting to pull a bunch of Charizards, because, you know, that's not very good odds, and a lot of these are hard to pull. Some of them should be easy to pull, like Vivid Voltage and Pokemon Go, to be honest, but I've had issues pulling from Pokemon Vivid Voltage, so if we could pull one day, I'd be happy with just that. We have Natu, Wimpod Reverse, and Melmetal V. That's a lot of hits for Pokemon Go. Pack number 2. Now this is a special set, Sword and Shield special sets, meant that, you know, every pack does have a holo at least, typically, but there's not much I want to pull here besides the Charizards. I mean, there is a Mewtwo V alternate art that would be kind of cool to pull, but I've had 0 luck with alternate arts recently, sparing, would I pull an Infusion Strike, Chilling Rain, one of those? But we have Natu Reverse and Moltres regular holo. And our last pack of Pokemon Go before we move on to the next Charizard set in Sword and Shield. But this set will always hold kind of a soft spot in my heart. It's the first one I opened on the channel. It's kind of easy to get, hence, and I knew it had Charizard, so hence why I opened it. I think I pulled both Charizards, and of course I think you can get a reverse holo version of what as well, but I think I pulled both Charizards in that very first opening. We have Numel, Eradicate, Tranquil, Larvitar, Xatu Reverse, and another Moltres regular holo. Good job batching. Alright, next we're going to crack into Vivid Voltage. We have 4 sleeve blisters. Let's crack open the first one. Alright, now with this set, there's simply a non-holo rare Charizard and a reverse holo version of that, and it has eluded me for way too long. Not that I think I have enough Vivid Voltage to actually do a dedicated opening this again. Just be whatever's in collection boxes, and this opening obviously. I wish I had bought more Build and Battles when they were cheaper, but they're very expensive now. But let's see if we can pull. I think we have Electrike, Fortress Reverse, and Barraskewda non-holo rare. Pack number 2. This is also a set that does not have any alternate arts. I think the top pull in here is the Rainbow Pikachu VMAX Chonkachu. For that reason, obviously, if it had alternate arts, one of those would probably be the top pull. But that'd be fun to pull too. I'd take that. Or just the Charizards I've been missing for a while. We have Wailmer, Weedle, Electros Reverse, and Garbodor regular non-holo rare, so literally garbage. Pack number 3. Blowing through these first sets really fast, which is understandable. I mean, they're not the most exciting sets. Definitely have some better sets coming later on. We have Trumbeak, Sableye, Skiddo, Eevee, Trubbish, Shuppet, Chewtle, Crablock Reverse, and Lucario non-holo rare. And our last pack of Voltage before we get out of this, I mean, admittedly, somewhat boring territory. Oh no, I think I see a hit in here. I don't want a hit, I just want the crappy non-holo rare Charizard, come on. Alright, I bet she's gonna be that ugly, what's this? It's not Onyx, it's Steelix. Yeah. It'll be that. That's my luck with Vivid Voltage. We have Wooper, Crocodile Reverse, and Ampharos V, so at least it's not that Steelix. And next up we have Darkness Ablaze with another 4 sleeve booster packs. Now, okay. Now I know the code cards go that way, I couldn't remember. Some sets they switched them up. But this set has 2 different Charizards. We have the Charizard V, which is just a regular ultra rare, as well as the Charizard VMAX, which I have pulled once. It's kind of hard to pull actually. Somehow it's like just a regular VMAX, it's like a $37 card. But yeah, I was looking for that regular Charizard V. I would not mind another VMAX as well. We have Struggle Gloves Reverse and Golurk non-holo rare. We saw the code card, so this was not surprising. Pack number 2. Alright, so this way we know where the code card is facing. Can avoid spoiling ourselves. Alright. Let's see if we can pull the one Charizard I'm still missing from this set. Be nice to kind of cross this one off. We have Cufant, Dino. Sorry, I hit the microphone there. Pansear, Mareep, Marini Reverse, and Centiskorch VMAX. So another hit, but not one we need. Pack number 3. Oh, we finally got the Charizard art. Now, I could not possibly tell you why it took me so long to do this opening. This seems like a no-brainer the moment that Sword and Shield ended. I probably should have done this. Would have been a lot easier to get the packs. But yeah, I figured, hey, I haven't done this yet. I haven't done a opening where I try to get every Sword and Shield Charizard, which obviously is doomed to fail already. We already missed, what, 3 different ones? Yeah. But yeah, figured it was worth a try now, and maybe one time we could do one more time in the future. Not sure though. We have Jigglypuff Reverse and Heatran non-holo rare, or actually regular holo. Alright, in our last pack of Darkness Ablaze, can we get a simple Charizard V? Time to find out. Something that I have noticed actually is that people like, you know, they like, I feel like I know now why they are so like out of Charizard right now. Like there's not a lot, there's like 25 plus different Charizards in Sword and Shield. There's far less in Scarlet and Violet. I think it's only 3 sets have had a Charizard. There's Obsidian Flames, 151, and Paladin Faith. That's it. So I feel like they definitely recognize they overdid it in Sword and Shield a little bit. We have like 9 different sets that have a Charizard in it. So if whenever I do an opening like this for Scarlet and Violet, assuming that may only like 1 or 2 of the new sets that come out before we go to a new gen have a Charizard, it's gonna be a much smaller opening. We have Tauros Reverse and Muck non-holo rare. Alright, let's liven this up a little bit and crack into 2 tins of Crown Zenith. Alright, we have our 4 slightly cramped packs, but let's start with pack number 1. Alright, this was the final set in Sword and Shield, and in my opinion, it's the best set in Sword and Shield. Great hit rates, great arts. It has some Charizards, not some crazy ones, but just 3 different ones. We have the Charizard V, the Charizard V-Star, and finally a different version of the Radiant Charizard as opposed to the one in Pokemon Go. The one in here actually I don't like as much. I think we already talked about this when I did Pokemon Go, but I think the Pokemon Go one, it looks better, it's cooler to me. We have Shinx, Bidoof Reverse, and Scizor non-holo rare. Pack number 2. Now this is a set that I have been going for a master set of, I think I'm like some like 20, high 20, 30 maybe cards short. There's still some in the regular set I need, there's some in the Glaring Gallery, there's some in the reverse holos. There's actually a lot of reverse holos I need. Normally in openings I do really good with those, and the last one I did not. I think I got like 1 or 2 cards we actually needed. So maybe we'll get 1 or 2 here. But again, hopefully need to pull some of those Charizards, which I've already pulled. We have Magmortar. I did need this one. Alright, that works out. And Yanmega. So hey, we got one we needed. Yeah, welcome surprise is a welcome surprise. But pack number 3. Now one of the biggest hits in here that I still want to pull is the Mewtwo V-Star from the Glaring Gallery. I think I have like enough to do like one more big opening of Crown Zenith, and if I can't pull the rest of the master set, I'm gonna have to buy the singles. It's the only way it's happening. So I'm hoping I pull that one, because that one's like the priciest one in the Glaring Gallery by a long shot. That and the Arceus Gold card, which I also need to pull. But those ones, if I can get those taken care of, buying the singles seems a lot, much easier. We have Zacian, Reverse Holo, and Zeraora, non-holo rare. And our last pack of Crown Zenith before we go on to the next set. So I just checked, I needed at the start of this 30 cards exactly for the Crown Zenith Master Set. Now we're done to 29, which is very welcome. Let's see if there's anything in this last booster pack. We have Trekking Shoes, Luxio, Coughing, Salandit, Purloin, Grubbin. We have Squelp, Emolga Reverse Holo, and Dragake non-holo rare. So actually, 1 out of 4. That's actually probably the worst hit rate I've had for Crown Zenith ever. Normally it's like 1 out of 2. All right, now we're on to our 5th set that has a Charizard, Lost Origin. Pack number 1. Alright, now the Charizard in this set is in the trainer gallery. It's, I think, Leon and his Charizard. It's just called Charizard, though. But yeah, that's the one that we're looking for. I have pulled it once before with my dog Waffles. That was fun. So maybe I need her in here if I'm going to pull another one at some point. But we'll see if we can get anything today. We have Ghastly, Trevenant Reverse Holo, and Stone Journer, non-holo rare. Pack number 2. Alright, hoping for... We haven't really had a big pull of it. We have that Galarian Gallery hit, which I, again, needed, so I love it. But yeah, I feel like we're due for a big hit at some point. All these have... Well, we're getting to the territory of sets that have alternate arts, so I'm hoping I can pull an alternate art. The big one in here is the Giratina. It is, it's the Chase and Lost Origin. We have Rhydon Reverse and Iscan Full Art Trainer. I don't know. I don't think I pulled this one. So this is actually a new one for me. Pack number 3. Now, besides the Giratina V for alternate arts, there's also the Aerodactyl V and the Rotom V, or some of the bigger pools. But there's also some pretty good ones in the trainer gallery. There's the Pikachu V Max, which I think I pulled that one, yeah. In the Pikachu V, that's one I do want to pull. And there's also the Gengar and the just regular Pikachu, which I don't think have I pulled the Gengar? I can't remember. I'll look back through videos later, or just check the binder and see if it's in there. We have Seedot, Horsey, Parasect. All right, that is one I don't think I pulled because that doesn't look familiar. And Raichu regular non-holo rare. And now we're up to our last pack of Lost Origin. Let's see what's in here. Yeah, I think we have like 4 sets left after this. They're all some pretty good sets. But obviously, I think we'll have like 16 total packs to open after that. Actually, no, 2 more, because one of the collection boxes has 4 celebration packs and 2 other packs. So it will not be only those packs. We have Finneon, Spinarak, Bloom Reverse, and Cramorant non-holo rare. It feels like the right time. Let's move on to celebrations. Now, this is the Lance's Charizard V box. Obviously comes with the Black Star promo Charizard, Lance's Charizard V, as well as a jumbo version. We've opened this before, but we're really here for the 4 packs. I think there might be Evolving Skies in there too, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll find out once we open it. Alright, but here's the Lance's Charizard V Black Star promo. SWSH 113. Here's the code card. There's a jumbo version. And then the main event here, we get 4 packs of celebrations, along with 1 Evolving Skies, and Fusion Strike. Alright, I'm going to start with Fusion Strike, 2 Evolving Skies, then hit these celebrations packs. Oh, Fusion Strike. I think this was the one set where I recently got a alternate art. It was this one. But it was like the cheapest alternate art in the set, and like one of the cheapest alternate arts just in Sword and Shield, which that fits. It makes sense. But yeah, this is a set that I finally did a dedicated opening of it. I think earlier this year. So check that out. Link's probably in the description. We have Chansey Reverse and Corviknight non-holo rare. Now into our Lone Evolving Skies pack. Very much a love-hate relationship with this set. That's how I did a big opening of this with the Black Friday tins. It was very rude. I got like 1 hit in like 12 packs, and I think it was like the worst card in the set for hits. Yeah. I blanked out some of it, so I don't know exactly what it was, but we have Swablu, Gossifleur Reverse, and some sort of hit here. We have Leafeon V. I'll take it. But now we're on to our celebrations packs. And let's rip these open. These are smaller packs. They only have 4 cards in there, so you gotta be careful with them. I believe there are still code cards. Oh, yep, there we go. But yeah, I always feel like I'm gonna bend the cards a lot in this pack. But everything in here is always hollow, so that's fun. But we have Kyogre, Xerneas. Here comes Team Rocket from the Classic Collection, and Solgaleo, regular hollow. Kind of an appropriate card to pull right now because Destined Rivals is on its way. It'll be the next main set coming to the Pokemon TCG, and I luckily did get a booster box and ETB ordered for Pokemon Center. I have nothing else pre-ordered. I've had no luck getting them. But yeah, I will be doing openings of that and pre-release, so got that coming in May. Pack number 2. There we go, finally got it open somehow. But yeah, so there's one Charizard in this set. It is the Classic Collection Charizard, which is what we're looking for here. I think I have pulled Blastoise, so actually I would like to pull the Venusaur as well if I can. But Charizard is the goal right now. We have Lugia, regular hollow, Groudon, regular hollow, Cosmog, regular hollow, and another Solgaleo. Pack number 3. The actual Celebration set is very small, and the Classic Collection is pretty small too, but there are some Vs, like VMAXs, but this is before V-Stars, so you're not going to see those in there. We have Cosmoem, Palkia, Reshiram, alright, and Zamazenta V. And our last pack of Celebrations. Ooh, for Ultimate Charizard Chase, I'm doing spectacularly bad at pulling Charizards. I mean, there's still... we have 3 more sets after this, and maybe this Charizard in here, who knows. We have Cosmoem, Dialga, Palkia, and Flying Pikachu VMAX. I think right now that's going to be actually my top hit, because it's the funniest one that we've pulled. Alright, the third to last set we will be opening is Shining Fates. Pack number 1. Alright, now there is a single Charizard to pull in here. It is the Charizard VMAX from the Shiny Vault. And yeah, it's one I have not pulled. I've not had a lot of luck with this set. I have pulled some of the other Shiny VMAX full arts, just not the Charizard. I think I pulled the Lapras at least and one other one. But hopefully in the near future I can pull it, because these are getting also hard to find. We have Morpeko, Reshiram, amazing rare. I'm not mad at that. And Dreadnought, regular non-holo rare. Pack number 2. Alright, now of the shiny sets I've opened up some Hidden Fates. Not a whole lot. And Paldean Fates, this is easily the weakest one. I don't know why they didn't pull in a lot of some of the fan favorites to go into the Shiny Vault, but it's a heavy focus on Gen 8, which I guess, you know, that makes sense to an extent, but you gotta have some fan favorites in there. Like there's a Shiny Charizard, but there's no Shiny Charmander or Charmeleon for some reason. It doesn't make sense. A few cards like that would have definitely helped out this set. But we have Gym Trainer Reverse and Professor's Research, non-holo rare. Pack number 3. And I mean, going by the prices on all the cards in this set, you can tell how people feel about it, because the Charizard VMAX from the Shiny Vault is like 120-ish. The next most expensive card in both sets is the Skyla Full Art at like 14. It's a big drop off, which I think you found that with a lot of the early sets for Sword and Shield. There'll be like one big card that's pulling in people, and the rest are just kind of meh. Alright, we have Cufant, Weasel Reverse, and Celebi non-holo rare. Alright, one more pack of Shining Fates. This is my other gripe with this set, that pulling shinies takes entirely too long. The Paldean Fates is much more generous with the shiny distribution than this set. This could have been improved, definitely. But this is also during pandemic. I think they printed a lot and they just didn't print the same number of hits. Eventually, I think a lot of the ones I'm opening are later printings of Shining Fates. We have Choodle, Team Yotal, so no shinies in this, so no shiny Charizard, and the Rude non-holo rare. That's a typical Shining Fates opening. Our second to last set will be Brilliant Stars. People who've seen my channel a lot might be going, oh wow, another Brilliant Stars build in battle. Well, conveniently, it's exactly 4 packs, and I also still need one more promo. So let's see what we get. We have another Lipard. Well, yeah, that happened. I think I need the Bibarel. That's what I'm still missing. Still, somehow. But here are 4 packs of Brilliant Stars. Alright, pack number 1. Now this is definitely a set I've had a lot of fun with. It does help that it has 5 different Charizards. It has the Charizard V, the Charizard V Star, the Charizard V Full Art, Charizard V Star Rainbow, and of course the Charizard V Alternate Art, which is the one we're going for. Is the only one I have not pulled from this set. Do I think it's likely in these 4 packs? Hey, it could be. How would you know? Huh? No, it probably isn't. But we have Mewtwo Reverse and Kling Klang non-holo rare. Pack number 2. But this also has a trainer gallery, and there's no Charizards in that trainer gallery, but it is a pretty fun trainer gallery. I've gotten a good number of pulls from there. It has, the initial evolutions. It has Eevee. There's also, I think, Umbreon V and V Max. There's just some fun hits in there, and some that I haven't pulled, so wouldn't be too bad to pull one of those. We have Mincino, Turtwig, Myrmidon non-holo rare, or reverse holo, and Haxorus non-holo rare. Pack number 3. Also, I've always heard that the hit rates with Brilliant Stars are more generous, and I think I had one opening where they were very generous. But since then, it's just been, like kind of standard Sword and Shield hit rates. Of course, to spit in my face is not going to give me a hit this opening. But normally, yeah, it's like 1 out of 4, 1 out of 5 normally, is what I've experienced for one opening where I got like almost 1 out of 2. That was a good opening. But we have Axew, Roseanne's Backup Reverse, and Simisear V, so there's a hit. And before we move on to our final set, here's our last pack of Brilliant Stars. This would be a great time for our build and battle to come up with a clutch hit. Will it? Probably not, if I had to guess. But maybe a Trainer Gallery hit would be cool. We have Monferno, Cafe Master, Vibrava, Sock, Ermi, Staryu, Magmar, Throw, Reverse Holo Riolu, so no Trainer Gallery in this one, and Bibarel, regular holo. Alright, now we are on to our final set from Sword and Shield, our 9th set that has a Charizard, Champion's Path. Alright, first off, here's the Double V Black Star promo. It's SWSH049. Here's the Jumbo version. And we have the code card. And finally, 4 packs of Champion's Path. Alright, pack number 1. Alright, let's see which way is the code card facing. Okay, it's facing that way, good. No surprise ruin for us. Now this has been a hard set for me to find. It was not printed a lot as far as I can tell. It's one of the early special sets in Sword and Shield. And there are 2 Charizards in here. There's the Charizard VMAX Rainbow, which is one that I have pulled. I got lucky in my very first opening. I think it was the last pack I opened, had that in it. There's also the Charizard V Secret Rare, which is really a shiny Charizard, interestingly enough. They didn't say that for Shiny Fates. That's the one we still need to pull. We have Swablu, Scrafty Reverse, and Scrafty, regular holo. Pack number 2. And I was waiting to say this because I was hoping to say it when I pulled a Charizard, but if you're liking the opening very late into this, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You know, let me know what you thought of this opening, whether you thought this was a good idea or a terrible idea. Right now it looks like a terrible idea. Whether you're enjoying the video, you want to see more stuff like this, you know, like the video, subscribe, get more of them sent to you. I typically do a video a week. I'm getting back into doing some shorts, although I didn't do a video last week. Family was sick and all that. We're back this week, and I don't know how many of these crazy openings I can do, but because yeah, I'm out of Champions Path after this. But yeah, we definitely have some more Scarlet and Violet stuff going on. Gonna do another big 151 opening soon, kind of finish off that master set. Big opening of Crown Zenith coming. Let's see what we have. We have Suspicious Food Tin Reverse and Lycanroc Regular Hollow. Pack number 3. Also, I did start selling singles on TCG Player, so if you're interested in those, link in the description. I've tried to start pricing a little bit more competitively, but I'm still new to it, so hopefully I get better at it. But I think we're almost at seller level 3. I have a few more sales to go, and then I go past their expected delivery dates. But if you guys are interested in that and like what it's like to run an online card shop, I might do some videos about that in the future. Just let me know in the comments if you're interested. Might do a poll as well later. We have Hatena. We have a Reverse Hollow Water Energy and Glaring Cursola V. So we did get a hit from this set at least. Alright, but now we're at the very last pack of this opening. So we're going to do pack flip and hope it brings some good luck. And let's see what happened. It's probably very unlikely to get last pack magic on my only 2 openings of Champions Path, but at least gonna try for it. So I'm thinking that we got our 1 hit for Champions Path, so that's probably where we're at. We have Sharpedo, Kakuna, Carvana, Potion, Vulpix, Machop, Reverse Hollow Piers, and Railord V, so another hit, but not the one we wanted. And that does it for what I mistakenly called the Ultimate Sword and Shield Charizard chase, because I pulled not a single one, which is, yeah, mildly embarrassing considering that I'm a Charizard-focused channel, but hopefully, you know, I can get some of them in the future that I am still missing. But yeah, definitely thanks for watching. If you stuck through this whole thing, I think we ended up opening, what, like 38 packs in total. So definitely not a small opening. But yeah, a lot of different sets. I hope you maybe learned about the different Charizards and Sword and Shield at least. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you've hunted any of these Charizards. And I'll see you on the next video.